All right, everyone, this is Vishal from EQUITY.GURU, and today we're going to take a look at SKRR exploration here on Chart Attack. But SKRR Exploration Gold Junior, based out of Saskatchewan, and they have properties. Here is the list of properties that they have, and they are exploring the underexplored Trans Hudson Corridor in Saskatchewan, of course, here in Canada. And important thing in mining, jurisdiction is one of them, and you don't really want to be in those what Marin Katusa calls the AK-47 countries. Saskatchewan is quite safe, good, safe mining friendly jurisdiction, so that's sort of the place you want to be. And this is an early stage play, right? We're talking quite early stage. The company's market cap here is still under 5 million, actually. So again, very early stage. And we're talking about the Trans Hudson's Corridor, which is again underexplored and emerging gold producing region that could become Canada's next big gold district. And they make a comparison to the next, Abitibi region. If you're into gold, you know about that zone in Ontario. So again, an exciting play. We talked about jurisdiction, but what else is important for a junior miner is, of course, the management. And here you have Ross McElroy. He probably doesn't need an introduction if you're into this space, but he's been doing a lot of work in Saskatchewan and uranium, and you can read about his bio here on their site. And I think it's actually important because, say, the company needs some sort of raising. I think a guy like Ross McElroy will have no problem raising funds for exploration here in Saskatchewan. Recent news that just came out 3 days ago enters into acquisition agreement to acquire the Watts Lake zinc claims in Saskatchewan. So that's exciting, creating a bit of catalyst. And I do want to point out that today's volume, the stock was down, but we did have 135,000 shares traded. Average volume is usually 61,000, so a bit more than usual today. And if I quickly take a look here on historical data, we did also have 249,000 shares traded on November 5th and 512,000 shares traded on November 3rd. So some big numbers, or big amount of shares being traded there. Makes sense because take a look at the chart here of SKRR exploration. Um, One of those, I guess, bottoming plays, right? Some people might use bottom feeder, but it's definitely one of those, or bottom picker, perhaps. Maybe that's a better way to describe it. But one of these bottoming plays where they look for these stocks that have pretty much or are really close at previous all-time record lows, and that's sort of the case here with SKRR. There was a bit of excitement. I did draw this trend line here. Oh, sorry, there we go. I did draw this trend line here, and I was like, oh, hey, that looks pretty good with that break, but didn't really follow through here. So what we are now looking for is some sort of perhaps double bottom pattern here, and I think we will probably find some buyers here around the 7 or 8 cent zone. And again, folks, right, this is a very small market cap, less than 5 million, and I think very early stage, but has a good team, and also in a very underexplored area. But I would like to see a bit of a double bottom here before we take out this 14 cent zone, which would basically then end the downtrend that we are in. So we have our downtrend, we have our basing range, and we hope to see a new uptrend in SKRR. And as people say, these juniors, when gold moves, these juniors move like gold, but just on steroids. So I think we're going to be seeing a nice move in gold here just before we end things off with a nice break above 1830. And I think once that happens, this is a resistance zone that's held 3 times this year, or well, few in this past few months here. And I think that could be a nice catalyst to take a lot of the miners and the juniors up together. So that's it for me, folks. SKRR exploration. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like. And more importantly, I want to know what you guys think about SKRR exploration and the gold sector and junior miners in general. Please let me know in the comments below. Are you guys gold bulls? I think if you follow this channel or read my work, I think you guys know I'm a gold bull. So I'm very excited about this sector and what's to come. So let me know if you share the same outlook as I do. and I will see you all in the next video.